we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna chat because I need to eat, right? I need to eat. So we're gonna chat about Apex's current state and the things that I think would help improve it to make it good again, to make it a banger game, right? So as we all know, ranked is in fact, ranked and casuals is absolutely swamped with hackers. Even in my custom lobbies, hackers get into my games. There's two things that they need to do. One is a detection system. There needs to be a system that detects someone's hacking, like damage dealt over time. No one should be able to do 2,000 damage in 5 seconds, for example. And if they do, the accounts get flagged, suspended straight away. The second one being, if someone is getting reported 4, 5, 6, 7 times by different players in one match, that freaking player should get suspended ASAP, immediately. And I know there is a bit of a like gray area when it comes to like, okay, so what if people are just mass reporting a particular player and stuff? Then that's the thing that's hard to do. They made one but still testing it, I believe. They should add in-game admins so they can spectate games and just ban them in the middle of the game, perhaps. Jesus Christ, you know how many games happen in real time, bro? They can't do that. Nah, I don't know. That's not how it should be. I've reported a hacker. Some people who are really good will get wrongfully banned. That's why I said it's a little bit hard to implement something like that. There needs to be a system where reporting actually makes sense. I think when someone keeps getting reported in the same game, that account should then get flagged and then investigated and then banned. But right now, nothing's happening. Literally, nothing is happening. They could just monitor the player that gets reported a lot. Exactly. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Yeah. All right, so next, they need to fix the velocity in this game. So in Apex PC, you have to run like 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds before you reach max speed on your run, max sprinting speed, which is called the velocity. There needs to be a velocity system in the game which will bring me to my next point, that they need to fix insta slide. So the fact that we can slide straight away in most cases, like 9 times out of 10, you can slide immediately and then jump and then wall bounce and then get away. That shouldn't be a thing. I genuinely think that's the reason why everyone's just aping in the game right now. Yeah, the insta slide and then jump. Yeah, I need to count like 5 seconds to slide again. Something like that. We can't be comparing PC to mobile. Of course we can compare. Why can't we compare? It's literally Apex Legends PC, Apex Legends Mobile. Of course you can compare them. Double slide jump is broken. Yes, I agree. Even the crouch spam speed is ridiculously fast. It shouldn't be like that. It's like, it's so fast that it doesn't even crouch spam anymore sometimes. It just makes you stay up. Like the leg day is great, but when someone's just steroided to hell, that they can just spam jump, so spam crouch so quick, shouldn't be a thing, man. So I think that they need to fix the velocity in mobile that leads up to slide jump, insta slide jump, and then combo it to a second slide jump. I genuinely think that shouldn't be a thing. Isn't the mobile and PC aspects of the game different? Yeah, they are. They're built on different engines. But a lot of people are saying, especially the comp players, that they need to match the PC mechanics in order for it to be a really good game. They're right. They're absolutely right. Because right now, there's not really that many rotations and positioning and stuff. Everyone's just freaking aping. It's kind of like a mild version of Season 1 where there was infinite bunny hop. It's a slower version of Season 1. That's it. It's slower, but people can still ape. I think they need to add a lot of the movement text from PC. For example, Super Glide. Super Glide right now doesn't really work. It does, but very inconsistent, and it's not very good. Super Gliding would actually add a lot of skill gap in terms of like close quarter fights in places where there's loads of crates, for example, or fences and stuff. Super Glide is really fun to do. You climb a fence, and then you glide off of that. It's like you climb up and you go shoop, and then you shoot off. That allows you to pull off some really good plays, and I'm a big fan of super gliding. Bro, how adding movement will fix Apex? Because of the point that I said before this one. So if they fix the velocity, the momentum, the slide jump spam, when they reel that back, we'll barely have any movements apart from wall bounce. Maybe Neo strafing, but if they nerf insta slide, Neo strafing is gonna get nerfed as well, unless you're playing Octane, which means we'll literally have like what, wall bounce, zip lines. That's it. If they add super gliding, then that is a tech that's very situational. You can't super glide everywhere. You need to have something to climb up on and do a super glide off of. So when they slow the movement down, they need to give us something more. Otherwise, it's just going to be like freaking Warzone Apex Mobile. You know what I mean? They should just remove the footstep indicator so we could increase it. That's never going to happen, Karma. The reason why footsteps are in all of mobile gaming games, even Arena Breakout, that's hardcore, It's because some people like to play in a cafe, for example, or in a library on their phones, right? It's supposed to be a game that you can play anywhere you want. And sometimes people don't have headsets and they don't want to play the music, the sound. And therefore, those footsteps indicator come in as a convenience. This next one, I'm 100% sure that everyone is going to agree to this. If you don't agree to this, get out and never come back. Spectator slots in custom lobbies. I just don't need to say anything else, guys. Nah, spectator slots are overrated. We don't need them. But do me a favor and ban yourself. You motherfucker. The game isn't competitive. Why would we need it? You know what makes me laugh? It makes me laugh how some people think, no offense, but you might just be tripping. You might just be trying to pull my leg, my third leg. I'm not single, first of all, so you can't pull my third leg. But some people think that things should just be in the competitive. Not everything has to be competitive. Not everything has to be for sweats. I hosted a 12-day event full of just custom lobbies every single day, and it was fucking hell trying to spectate the goddamn thing. I was so worried about getting killed during the melee-only event. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to host some fun customs where people can win some free cash prize by fisting each other. Oh god, that came out wrong. Oh my god. I'm just trying to piss chat off. The mods are ready. They should remove sliding from the game. Yo, they need to remove sliding and allow us to prone. No cap, no kizzy. They should allow us to prone. Imagine proning on top of Loba. Yo, we won't need TPP no more, bruv. Content we can make from proning in this game. Next is, look, I'm gonna give you guys an unpopular opinion on this. Some of you will agree, some of you won't. Probably a lot of you won't. They need to optimize the game for lower end devices, but I don't think there should be a big push on trying to optimize this game for a Nokia 3310. See what I'm trying to say there? There just comes a point where optimization should happen in a specific range of devices. It doesn't mean that they need to lower their everything so that Nokia 3310 devices can play. It just doesn't work like that. There just comes a point where a device just cannot physically run specific apps. That includes games. There's just no way that they can fully optimize a game like this, which is the biggest BR shooter game, the most advanced, mechanically fucking rich game in the world on mobile for a freaking 2 gig RAM device. It's just unrealistic. It's just not gonna happen. And I think people need to wake up. You need to wake up, man. I play on smooth graphics and 40 FPS. I think they need to optimize the game, period, for whatever devices can run it. I don't think they need to level down just so that more devices can try and run it. I think whatever device can run right now at steady 30 FPS, optimize it for those devices. They did optimize the game for even low-end devices in the Season 3.5 update. I can run any game at 120 and can't 60 in Apex. Because Apex is not like any other games, bro. It's really not. It's the final circles in Apex consists of jump pad, fucking neo strafing, people portaling in and out, caustics, gas traps. You can't just, and the game's what, 6 months old on global. Just can't expect this game to run on 120 FPS, man. You just can't. Then that's me. And that's me. That's someone that's coming from someone who wishes it can run 120, but it just can't. Like it just genuinely cannot. This guy alone that we're looking at right here, he's a complicated motherfucker. His passive ability gives him movement speed boost. His flashback, he allows him to travel back in time without traveling back in time. He literally travels back in time while still being in time. And then his void. He can send people into the void. This one particular character right here complicates the game as a whole. And then you have the movement mechanics. So Apex can be optimized. Yes, it can be optimized, but not for devices with 2 gig. There needs to be a point where, all right, So this device is 4 gig. Let's optimize it as a minimum for 4 gig devices. Because can you really see a 2 gig device running this game fully optimized at 60 FPS? All right. Then we have Luke and Slur's favorite thing to do to me. Every single custom fucking lobby game. They need to nerf melee. You know what? If they want melee to be so powerful, it should damage the characters as well. If you can punch someone so hard that you literally fucking paralyze them and they can't move, you should do 10 damage per punch to yourself. If I hit a wall right now so hard, or if I hit someone's face so fucking hard right now, I should break a knuckle.
Aim assist should not work with melee. I repeat, aim assist should not work with melee.
Look, as far as damage goes,
I don't think melee actually deals that much damage. To be honest, like the melee damage is not, it's not overwhelming. Yes, it does it does deal damage more than most bullets, more than most guns. But the thing that makes it OP is that it locks onto the target, bro. You can literally jump, kick someone from 5 meters away, and you will hit that target. Unless you are ass like me, then you'll miss. And you'll get killed by the person you're trying to kill because they'll melee you back. And then you're just so ass, you'll die anyway. But that's a skill issue. Why is there aim assist for melee? I don't understand. Why does someone need the aim assist if they're going to try and punch someone 2 fucking meters away? It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. Cap 30 damage and punching goes so fast. Yes, sir, they need to fix hackers in melee. That's the main issue right now, in my opinion. Now, they need to fix the movement. Look, as much as I want to keep the current movement as it is, because it's not as bad as Season 1, but it's still fast-paced enough. As far as competitive gameplay goes, and higher level gameplay goes, and skill gap, they need to work on the movement, which I personally don't like, but I think for the greater good of the game, they need to fix the movement. Right, then we have... This has always been a pet peeve of mine. As a gold player, I cannot be in a party with a pred player and go in a game with them. But why are golds ending up in the same lobby as preds? As enemies? Can someone make it make sense? Like, who was in charge of the skill-based matchmaking and thought, oh, you know what? We gotta make sure the golds are not able to team up with predator lobbies and rank up together. But you know what as well? Let's put them in the same lobby together as enemies. Make it make sense. Play Japan server and you'll see good matchmaking. How do they have a good matchmaking and not us? Wait, do they actually have a good SBMM? The only thing that I can think of as to why we have the SBMM that we have right now is to try and compensate for the lack of players that we have. And therefore, it's just putting everyone in the same lobby. Otherwise, it's just going to be bot lobbies, which we said we didn't want. But they did it the wrong way, bro. They literally did it the wrong way. All right, so no more bot lobbies, guys. But you know what? We're going to put you in with platinum because that's all we have. The reason why this is all we have is because of the bot lobbies in the first place. So you should have just taken the bot lobbies off and left it at that and not touched the freaking ranking system. That's because of TPP being there. I agree to an extent. Okay, no. You know what? And most people play FPP there. Okay, so let's have a look at the leaderboard right now. So apparently, fucking hell, I camp for Savage is #1 just by camping. That's actually insane. All right, so apparently the pred minimum for FPP is lower than it is on TPP. And as you can see here, 27k in Predator, but TPP has 36k. So that means that the minimum FPP points for Predator is what? 9, maybe like 12k at this point? And then TPP is what? 16? That tells me that there's more people playing TPP, right? So as much as we like saying TPP is garbage, no one likes to play TPP. Why the fuck do we have more people playing TPP? Why is the pred at 14k like Lamb said and FPP is at 10k? That means there's more people in Predator at 14k than 10k in FPP. There is more real players in TPP. This is the only season it happens in. it doesn't matter. At this point, it literally doesn't matter because more people are playing TPP now and it shows. So if they remove TPP, they're going to lose a lot of business because a lot of people probably won't like FPP and then they'll just leave. I think they need to remove FPP. Just remove FPP and give us building. That way we can have Apex Legends Fortnite Mobile. Just remove FPP, bro. Remove it. Comp? Who cares about FPP comp? We like to peek on the wall. Remove it. It's more fun. We can see our character skins. We have bigger FOV. Apex Legends Fortnite would be so good. Word. Last but not the least, if they actually fix everything, let's say by some miracle. Let's say by some miracle, they fix everything. They give us the right movement. Melee got nerfed and stuff. Bugs are fixed. They remove caustic completely. It would be awesome if we can have official events that aren't in Japan. It would be nice if we can have Apex Legends Global Series Mobile. Or at the very least, official events. It doesn't have to be ALGS Mobile right off the bat. Just give us some freaking events. You gave an event to Philippines. You gave an event to Japan. Why don't we have anything? I just don't understand why we're not getting any official events. And see bug every game. You know what, Hilo? I don't actually see many bugs right now. Maybe because you're not playing competitive. I like how you just called me ass. But politely and professionally. Maybe because you don't play competitively.
Because you're fucking ass eyes. You're absolute fucking garbage, dickhead.
It was very soft. All right, next and last. This is the final last thing. Remove this guy. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for discussing.